our channel, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Today I'll be doing a tutorial on how to make super boob and butt enlargement and firming oil. This oil is gonna blow your mind. I know I made a boob and butt enlargement oil before on this channel, but this oil will not only enlarge but firm up in case you have any issue with firming, okay? So you can just apply your oil straight up. Having said that, let's go ahead and introduce you to the ingredients you'll be using for your boob and butt oil enlargement and firming, okay? All right, to make your boob and butt firming oil, you'll be needing an onion. Onion, guys, is a game changer. All right, onion is a game changer, okay? So you'll be needing an onion. Onion will help in firming your boob and butt. Then you'll be needing what we call maca root. I didn't want to grind this before showing you so that you have an idea of what your maca root looks like. So if you've ever seen this type of root before in the market, this is maca root. I'll be needing approximately 5 pieces of maca roots. Then I'll be needing fenugreek. This is fenugreek seeds. I'll be grinding it into a powder. Your maca root and your fenugreek helps in enlarging your boob and butt, okay? Then I'll be needing Njansa seeds. If you go to the market and you inquire about an Njansa seed and they say they don't have, you can just go ahead and ask for your akpi seeds, okay? Then you'll be needing fennel seeds. Your akpi seed and your fennel are also for breast enlargement purpose. You can also use it for enlarging the butt and hip, okay? Then you'll be needing bitter kola. This is bitter kola powder. If you don't know what a bitter kola looks like, this is what your bitter kola looks like, okay? So you'll be needing some pieces. I'm using approximately 3 pieces. If you have the big ones, you can use 3 pieces if you want to make 250 ml of oil. So I'm using my bitter kola powder. I'll be needing my bitter kola powder, okay? Then this is my mixture of fenugreek and fennel seeds, okay? I have 1.5 tablespoons each of my fennel and fenugreek seeds, which I'll be grinding. You'll be needing olive oil. You can choose to use the glass or the rubber olive oil, okay? So I'm using olive oil. Olive oil is very good, but if you have coconut oil is very good, and coconut oil will help in firming your boob and butt, and it will also solve issues of stretch mark. So if you have stretch mark, endeavor to use coconut oil or a mixture of coconut oil and olive oil. The olive oil helps very well with breast enlargement purpose, okay? You will be needing your rice powder. Here I have rice powder, so you'll be needing rice powder to go along with the other ingredients. You'll be needing vitamin E. You'll be needing fragrance, of course, to make your product smell well. Then you'll be needing a catalyst. A catalyst is an activator. That is what will help in binding your ingredients together. In the absence of a catalyst, you can use propylene glycol, okay? But this catalyst will help your ingredients to really mix very well with your oil, okay? All right, we'll be grinding our maca root together with our akpi seeds and our mixed Fennel and Fenugreek seeds. So we'll grind these 4 seeds together. Then we'll be using it along with our rice powder and our bitter kola powder. But before then, we have to make our onion oil, okay? So we'll wash this onion. You wash it with salt water, slice it and fry it with this olive oil. By the time you are done, that will be your onion oil. Then you will now use it to make your boob and buds enlargement and firming oil, okay? So watch out for the next step. All right, guys, our onion oil is ready. Super ready. So we'll go ahead and mix our ingredients together. All right, so here I told you that I will be grinding our maca roots, Njansa seeds, Fennel seeds, and also our Fenugreek seed. So right here, right now, I have my grounded 5 pieces of maca root, 20 pieces of Njansa seed, 1.5 tablespoon of Fenugreek seed, and 1.5 tablespoon of my Fennel seeds, guys. So here I have my 250 ml of onion oil, okay? So I'll go ahead and pour my oil into this container. You can use a rubber container, or you can even use a glass container or a rubber or glass jar. But I will not advise you to use iron, except it is a stainless steel, guys. All right, let's go ahead and pour our oil. You can see that I even use stainless steel pots in frying this oil, okay? So I'll go ahead and pour my onion oil. You can pour the onion oil with the onion in it in order for it to infuse more, all right? And you can also remove the onion pieces, the pieces of your onion, in order to have just the oil. But as you're pouring to make this oil, don't worry if any pieces of the onion falls in your oil. It's all good, okay? So we go ahead and pour our oil. Okay, so this is our onion oil. You can see that we have a piece of our onion there, but that's not a problem. Okay, so the first thing you do want to do is to pour your grounded seeds into the oil. Everything you see here is edible, except for your catalysts and your fragrance, but every other thing is edible. To prove that, I'm going to be eating this grounded seed, okay? This is me. All right, your maca root is very sweet. If you go to where they sell spices or salad ingredients, you will see that they sell these things, and even my brother right here wants to have a bite. So pour your grounded seeds into your oil, just like I'm doing now. Then the next thing would be to pour your grounded bitter kola. This is what we call bitter kola, and I told you I have grated 3 pieces of this bitter kola, okay? So I'll go ahead and pour 1.5 tablespoons. Remember, The oil is 250 ml. So the formation for 250 ml is that you will add 1.5 tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon of your bitter kola, okay? If you want, you can pour more of it. I have 1.5 tablespoon of fenugreek, grounded fenugreek, and 1.5 tablespoon of Fennel. So the next thing is your rice powder. Your rice powder is very good for firming. You see, if you want to make just BOOB and BOD firming oil alone, your rice powder, your bitter color, and your onion oil alone can do that. But if you want it to be a firming oil, firming and enlargement, then you can go ahead and include Maca root, Njansa seed, Fenugreek, and also your Fennel seeds, okay? So I will be adding 1.5 tablespoon of my rice powder. How do you prepare rice powder? You can prepare rice powder by washing your rice thoroughly. At first, when you're washing it, add salt and wash it. Then you wash it like 3 to 4 times. Wash it properly. Then you can dry it. After your rice dries up, you can go ahead and ground it. So what we will do now is to stir this oil properly, okay? The next thing you want to do is to add a little of your catalyst. A catalyst is an ingredient or chemical that speeds up natural or chemical reaction. So you can add anywhere from 1 ml, just a little, or just a drop of your catalyst. Like this is okay. You can add to it and you mix thoroughly, okay? You mix thoroughly. After mixing, you cover it for 2 weeks. If you don't have catalyst, you can add propylene glycol to this mixture. This is what the mixture looks like. All right, so you cover it for 2 weeks. If you don't want to cover it for 2 weeks, if you want to use it automatically, you can use the double boiling method and heat this oil on a low heat. But if you keep this mixture for 2 weeks, the ingredients are going to infuse in the oil, and by the time they get infused, you will extract, the oil will extract the chemicals maximally. Remember, a catalyst is already added to it. So after 2 weeks, just use a cheesecloth and sieve this oil. When sieving the oil, remember to leave the particles below that will look like this so that you can have a clearer oil. But before sieving the oil, there is nothing wrong if after 2 days you go and stir this oil. You can stir it like this. Then 2 or 3 days before you sieve it, you don't stir, you sieve it. All right, after sieving your oil, please add 5 ml of vitamin E to your 250 ml of your BOOB and BOD firming and enlargement oil. If you don't want the smell of your onion to disturb you, you can add a little bit of your fragrance to it and stir, okay? Then I'm going to do that right now, okay? You see, I've added just a little. You stir it so that as your oil is extracting, as the ingredients are extracting, you will still have a nice smelling oil. And afterwards, you can use a cheesecloth to sieve your oil. When sieving it, take note of the down part that is going to be like this, you know, this part, okay, this part right here. Don't sieve with the ingredients that have settled down. If you wish to add retinol, or what we call vitamin A, for a younger looking skin, you can go ahead and add it. Okay, so if you enjoy this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share with your loved ones, and subscribe down below so as to be notified when we upload a new video. Thank you.